Hey guys, I'm just hopping on this morning, trying to see what they did. There's no announcement for any releases on Twitter, anything, and then ended up coming out with a part 2 for the past players, which I don't think will help us out that much for our method that we were using. But they did patch our unlimited training method, so that no longer will work. I'm not sure what this pack is. Let's get into it real quick. I'm just gonna go over the market a little bit, see like how it's going. Tune into Twitch January. Interesting. Okay. So we're just gonna be getting into how we could maximize the coins that we have in training right now. I'm not sure if they came out with enough for us to be able to really take advantage, but we'll check. We'll see what the market looks like. See how everything looks. Let's see who they came out with last night. Typically I'd be on at the release time at 7:30, but they didn't come out with anything saying that they were going to release anything, so that's why I didn't get on it, so that's my bad. It was through a training method. There's a stream up from last night if you wanted to look at like what we were doing. But it should be like I make a coin making method pretty much like every time they release content. I'm not sure if there'll be one for today, but there might be. So stick around if you want to see some different coin making methods. So Super Bowl tickets. Just what they gave us. Welcome if you're just getting here. We're just going over some stuff on how to make coins, all that kind of stuff. With the new stuff they dropped, they just came out with some new this G and Upshaw set. But they did patch, if you were here last night, the unlimited training method that we were using. So be careful doing that. So they dropped not too many exciting players. Malcolm Butler might be okay. Brandon Graham and Big Ben. Two of those cards I don't think are really usable. We'll have to see the stats on that. Malcolm Butler. And then the Gene Upshaw is a good lineman, but linemen don't excite a lot of guys sometimes. Let's go take a look at the market and how it reacted to them patching the thing. Just 1 second, guys. Dad, we can still go to lunch. I'm doing something right now, though, okay? Alright, love you. Okay, let's take a look at how the market was affected. We'll take a look at these 96s first. They were at 300k last night. Now they're at 290. So they're still down. Everything's still down. The most important thing for right now, if we're going to be able to make coins, is how these guys are, what these prices are of the new Super Bowl Pass players. So if they're still up, then we'll be able to make coins off it. Big Ben's already down. Brandon Graham's pretty low already. Our only chance is to make Gene Upshaws to make coins from this drop, but it wasn't a very exciting release, so there might not be anything to do with this, so we might have to look for something else. He's at 423, so if you are on and you could make him right now, make him and sell him. That's way above training value. I'm going to start going ahead and doing that. And how I'm going to get into that is I'm just going to go into these training currency things and just pump out 95 overalls. Big Ben, that's a good one. anytime you pull one of the new ones, you're gonna hold on to it, and anytime that you don't pull a new one, you're not gonna hold on to it. You're just gonna quick sell it because the values on the new ones aren't as nearly as good as the value on the ones that are new. So that's just a quick sell. There might be more efficient ways of getting them. Yeah, they took away the gingerbread man. I'm not sure if they took it away for every single set, so there still might be profitable sets with it. I haven't looked into it yet. Everyone's saying it's dead, but there's a chance that it might not be, so keep that in mind. I'll take a look for you. Yeah, I'm about to look if the method still works. I'm gonna make coins. I'm gonna take the training we made and turn it into coins right now through gene upshaws because they're good values right now. But if we take a look at the gingerbread man, the set that we were using was no good anymore. So we can't use Adrian Peterson's. But if there's any other, I don't know if there's any other spots that you could turn in gingerbread man collectibles. Ghost of Madden doesn't have anything to do with gingerbread man collectibles, so I think it's fully patched for that. You'd be able to do it one more time, like one set of players, but they're not allowing you to get Adrian Peterson's anymore, so that's pretty much done with the gingerbread man. So I don't think it's really it's like more risky to re-roll that 82 pack now. There might be another set that works that you could put it into. I remember the Harvest one was pretty good at one point. It doesn't work right now, Reckless. I'm showing you. That method is, they patched it, but I'm trying to see if there's another way that we could do it and still have it like work. That might be good right there. That set, I don't know how profitable it could be. Trading in a Chris Hogan, or 2 Chris Hogans, 1 Okung, buying 2 gold players, and then you get an 82 to 89 out of it. If you pull an 89, that would be pretty solid. Yeah, you'd be able to do it like half of the time. You'd have to go ahead and buy an Adrian Peterson yourself before you could like finish it, because you'd only be able to get one more Adrian Peterson. But definitely right now, if you guys have training from that method, what I suggest doing, if you're on right now, going in here, buying as many of these packs as you can, and keeping the new cards, and creating Gene Upshaws and selling him, because he's way above training value right now. So that's what you want to be trying to do with your training that you made last night from the method. Oops, wrong pack. Fourth habit. Let me know if you have any questions on why you think, like, why I'm doing this, or if you're still confused about it. Malcolm Butler, let's look at the stats on this card. He's good press. He'll get to 99 man, like 95, 96 zone. He's a little slow. He'll sit at like 95, 96 speed, and he's short with low jumping, so I think there'll be a lot of guys that don't use him. The method it had to do with making gingerbread man. They patched it from last night, but the method now is if you were able to use that method and you multiplied your training like crazy, now you want to take the Super Bowl, like all the training you got, put it into these Super Bowl heroes. Yeah, so I'm not sure, Atrax, I know there's a lot of people that use these coin making methods from last night to get this training. I'm showing you right now the most effective way to turn that training into coins, and it's through getting these new Super Bowl hero cards. As soon as I get all 3, as soon as I get a Brandon Graham, I'll show you why it's such a good method. I never did Hendricks or Cooper, and I don't let you. Yeah, oh, wrong pack. Whoops. That's new though. What if you don't have a lot of training? So right now, if you don't have a lot of training for right now, this method, I'll hop into another one pretty quick on how to, like, little ways to make coins. but right now the market's so low that it's a really good time to like grind out some coins through other methods. I'll go over a couple like small coin making methods in a second. But right now the market's low, so the more like as much coins you could get is like you'll be able to get a lot more cards than you normally would be able to. So we hop into here. So I'm gonna explain why this set is so good. That guy in total, this it's 25k, 25,200 training per card, and then if you put all three in, it's 75,600 training. Okay, but when you finish this set, you have 700k coins. What should I do? Okay, one second. You're gonna want to buy the cheapest training on the market that you could find because it's still profitable for right now to do it like this. So it was 75,200 to get this pack. You quick sell these three cards and it takes away half of the cost. So this pack only cost you 37,800. And then this card right here, since it's above training value, you're gonna want to look on the market. I already did, but it's above training value. So you look here, 37,000 is how much training it cost us, and he's at 440,000. So we're getting, the way that you check training values, I'm not sure if everyone in the chat knows this, but 400. So I'm gonna put him up for 430, and hopefully he sells for that, because that's a ridiculous value. But if you take a look at that, you do 430, and I'm gonna do after taxes, which would be about 390. So 390,000 over 38,700 is about 10 coins per training, and right now training is all at around like 10. I mean, all of training's around like 8 or lower. So we're making 2 coins per every training that we invested. Joe, I'm gonna go over those quick little things for you, the like little coin making methods, so you can get into this. But the best ones that I suggest doing is you go to these legend challenges if you haven't done them already, and you just go through and get these power-ups, because you make a good 100-200k from these. I've done the ones that were like good already at the time, but I still have a few more I could do. And you just want to look at the value of their power-ups, because they're a quick challenge. You complete it and you get a power-up, and just look at the ones that are expensive power-ups. Rilo, so I'm not sure exactly how profitable this is to like buy something and try to sell it back, but it should be pretty profitable, because of how high Gene Upshaw's price is right now. So basically, if you wanted to, we'll look at it in this in this way. It'll cost you about a 96 to get him in training value, a little more than that, like an extra like 30 or 40k depending on your luck. So it'll cost you about 290k to get him, and I just sold him after taxes for 340k. So if you want to buy cheap training and like go through and do that, that's the best way like to make coins right now. And that's not the best value. I just realized I didn't filter down all the way. So if you filter to like offense, or maybe a better one, like just Nick Chubb maybe, or just defense, that or the times are really bad on him. Like 289 right there. Uh, 290. So you can filter down, buy them for 290, and then when you just take the training you got and put it into those 3 cards, you'll be able to make these Gene Upshaws right here. And I'm not sure if mine's gonna sell yet, but I'll probably have to undercut the price. Yeah, but he's still way above training value. After taxes, 360k. That's 60k profit from where you started. The time we're really gonna make a lot of coins though is when the Super Bowl present comes out, because there's gonna be a lot of like bigger name players, Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, of course, like Raheem Mostert, not a big name, but he's gonna be a really good Madden card. Nick Bosa, all these different guys that are just gonna like everyone are gonna want, and that's when we'll be able to capitalize and take these cards like when they first come out and sell them for a lot higher value. So make sure you stay tuned for that, like whenever it drops. I'm not sure exactly. I'd assume now probably Thursday is when they're gonna drop, maybe Wednesday. Let me know if you have any questions on what you should be doing, how much coins you have, what you need help with, anything like that. If you're just hopping into the stream and you're confused about the method or what I say you should be doing, just let me know. So buy 96 quick sell, open up. Yeah, you could do that. Every time you don't pull a card you need though, you lose roughly like 14k. So if you get like 5 or 6 pulls in a row that you don't want, you could end up like breaking even or losing coins. So this is more for people with a ton of training. I could check the odds for you if you'd like Atrax on the 82 packs. I'm pulling a lot of Ben Roethlisbergers right now, but I'll take a look at the values of if the 82 packs are still any good even without that set, because they might have messed up the odds on them. I'll go ahead and check that right now for you. So I'm gonna open one more of these, and then I'm gonna open these 82 packs until I get down to 1.4 mil training exactly, and then I'll see if that could give us like still a good training value back. Maybe they messed up the odds, like they probably put them way down from the method that they accidentally put out. That Gene Upshaw actually just sold, so I'm gonna go put up another one on the auction block, because as you can see, basically I paid like I sold that for 77k more than training value, and it cost me about like 3,000 extra training, so 30k. So I profited 40k from that one. So I'm gonna look for a cheaper way to get these 95s for you guys real quick, and see if that works out better, Atrax. But we'll see if it works or not. I bet you that LTD is in packs now, in the other packs. I think they messed it up, so I think now he'll be there. Because yesterday we pulled about 3,000 of those packs for him and we didn't get him. So I think it's fair to assume that he wasn't in the 82 packs yesterday, but now that they updated the cards in them, I think he is. If anybody's new, has any questions, just let me know. I have 2 mil coins. Should I convert to training and do something similar? Okay, I'm definitely gonna look into that right now. If you want to snipe training, that'd be a really good idea. If you can get it for super low, that's a good idea. This is how I've made a lot of coins through every promo. I woke up a little late today. I woke up a little late today, so I wasn't able to, yeah, they are, Dakota. I woke up late, so I wasn't able to take advantage fully of this, but it's still at a good value. So if you're able to, like, find really cheap training, it should be, like, working for you. But it's just whether or not you pull the cards you need, and it's whether or not you have enough coins to not quick sell cards that are extra. Like these Ben Roethlisbergers, if I quick sold them, I was like, oh, I have way too many. I'd end up losing coins because he's like less training than it's worth. I'm very poor. I'm an 87. Is there anything I could do to make bank? Because I started. Yeah, Ryan. I just showed off this method to somebody else. Go through these sets over here. You look in the missions, and you go to Legends missions, and just go through and do the ones that have the power-ups that have good training values. Right now, I think it would be like Gene Upshaw is probably a good one right now. I haven't done him. I don't think. I think he has one of these challenges right here. Maybe do that, and you get him a power-up, and you could sell it. Just go through and do the ones that have good values right now. There's always the ones that I've done are pretty good normally. Like Lawrence Taylor's a good one. Marvin Harrison is okay. Mel Blount is okay. Just go through and do the ones that like give you a good value power up. But Spencer, I'm gonna check right now if this is good value or not. To do this pack, I'm gonna open a good 50k worth and see if it's worth it anymore, or if they messed up the odds or anything like that on these cards. I mean, that's a good pull. We'll see if we profit in straight up training, but they patched the gingerbread man. Anybody that's coming in, they patched the gingerbread man method. So a lot of these cards, all the 82s are now losses. The 84s we could still use, 86s we could still use. It's just the 82s that are still pretty big losses now. So it might sway this method into almost unusable, but we'll see. Like that's a big L now, so I'm not sure if it'll be usable. Yeah, I don't know. The one pull put us off ahead, and then these last three pulls kind of set us back quite a bit. I'm sure EA didn't like everyone having unlimited training, so they probably patched it. I'm gonna open up like 10 more of these, 20 more, and just see, try to get a good feel of how the packs really are, and then I'm gonna hop back into doing that other method. Hopefully that little Legends tip helps you out. That should make you a good 200, 300k. I have 26. Yeah, for sure. Badger Gaming. I'll do a giveaway if we hit 25 viewers. Or I'll give away some coins if we hit 50 subscribers. Either one. Christian Okoye goes 8 point. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Ryan, 8.2k is a pretty good one. What's up, Revived? I've 80. Oh, let me go over the 80 to 82s. So, honestly, the pack that we were doing got patched, so it's kind of like I'm not sure what we should do with those 80 to 82s, but I'm gonna go over what I think we might be able to do and see if any of that kind of stuff works. So we're gonna head over to here. Let's see if this is a good value. Harvest Exchange, that's this one. This Elite Harvest player I think might be pretty good. It's luck based, but it's like there could be big L's, but we really don't need these cards anyway. Oops, I should have selected both those. My bad. So it gets rid of these 84s, which are normally pretty bad anyway. So I kind of like that. And then you go through, you get rid of an 82, which is nice. Normally I end up with a lot more 84s and 82s. Then it's just all about pack luck for the rest of this, so that's why I'm not sure if I could call it like a method, because it's completely random. They made it so you couldn't repeat gingerbread man collectible sets. So right there, 2,500 training, and we put in about 14. We put in about 2,000. So that's not profitable. That one was, but it won't be profitable every time. So that's not a good one to do. If we look in most feared, I'm not sure if there's anything. I don't think there is. Team of the week, nothing. I don't think. Let me see if there's an exchange set actually. I think back here maybe. 81 to 84. No. I think this has to do with. Yeah, this has to do with team of the week players, so we can't use that. I'll look into more of these for you in a second, the 80 to 82, what to do with them, but I'm gonna check the Gene Upshaw price real quick, and just probably sell another one, if I'm able to. I need to pull a Malcolm Butler real quick. If you're new, we're just going over how to try to make coins through the Gene Upshaw sets and looking to see if there's any other sets we could put 80 to 82s in that are a good value. So stick around, we're going to be looking into that pretty thoroughly. I'll probably roll some more of those 82 packs in a little bit to see if the limit is in there. Maybe I'll do a million training pack opening for that tonight if we find a decent method for 80 to 82s. Oops. Let me know if you have any questions on needing any help on coins in any way. So here we're just trying to find, like, well, I'll explain again, we're just getting a good value for this Gene Upshaw. That's all there really is, this method. We're making like 40 to 50k every time we sell him right now for the price that he was at last time I looked. And he's still sitting around that price, so it's still a very good idea to just go ahead and buy and sell these cards. Buy low training, like low training values, and sell at this high training value. Every time I'm doing that, I'm making about 60 to 70k extra than what I could make off of just nothing, like if I didn't do that. Let's go and see if there's any other good 80 to 82 sets. Here you would trade in 83 to 84. That's not worth it. Another Gene Upshaw sold. Definitely the method right now for people with high amounts of training is just going through and getting these Gene Upshaws, because it's there. If you crank them out, then you're making a lot of coins every single time. If anybody has any questions in the chat of what I think you should be doing, anything like that, based off your situation, how much coins you have, let me know, and I could probably help you out. So SK, it depends on how much, you have 1,000,000 coins just sitting around. I would do this method if I were you. If you pull the cards you need, you make about 80k. If you get bad pulls, which you lose like 2,000 training each time, which is about 20k, you would or about 15k right now. You'd be able to make a lot of profit doing this. So just do exactly what I'm doing. Buy cheap training on the market, snipe cheap training, and then sell these gene upshaws for a better price than that training. I know the sniping general is the best. Yeah, Spencer, I'll go through that real quick. Let me just put up this gene upshaw. For anybody new, have any questions, just let me know. If we hit, I forget what the number was. But if we hit a good amount of viewers, I'll do a giveaway. If we hit 50 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. Whatever, whichever comes first. We'll say 25 viewers. Other than that, I've been doing Team of the Year. Yeah, Team of the Year cards are a pretty good one. Another good one is these 95s. Not the new ones, but the old ones. Are the cards worth their price for what are cards worth for their price for training? I'm not sure what you mean. Are you asking what's a good training value right now, SK? Or are you asking something else? Yeah, right now it's sitting around, let me double check that. 290 is a good price for those. Okay. It's around 8.3 is a decent training value, and then if you snipe you could do a little better than that. And these cards that we're selling are about like 13 or 14 coins per training before we take out the reductions and what it costs us to get them. So we're making about like 4 or 5 coins per every training. So the good filters that I use, if you have a good amount of coins, you said you had 1,000,000 coins, so I'll act like I'm just trying to snipe with the amount of coins I have. I would just go through here. I'd look at quality. I'd start off at 94 to 95. And I'd go to Super Bowl past 205, and those sell for 25,200. Sorry about that. So 205 divided by 2520. That's about 8.13. So that's a really good training value as well. That's better than the other one if you could snipe these instead. Most likely because people trying to make gene upshaws are just selling these on the market, which is not what I suggest doing. Definitely quick sell these and just continue to try to aim for gene upshaws. The other one that I would use is Team of the Year, just like you said, and I'm just going to compare the training value on them. 290 flat. I did the math for 290 flat. I'm trying to see if there's any snipes better than that. There's not any that I see. Just filter by offense and defense. That normally gets it done for this filter. But right now 95s are definitely a better training value than 96s. So I would suggest buying 95s right now because that's the better training value. SK, normally they're about the same, but you might have to go in and just look. If these are around 290, then yes. If the other one's around 205, yes. But you just have to take the prices you see and like scale them sometimes. I don't know about Xbox, like their market, but I'm assuming it's the same as this. Let me know if you guys have any questions, need any help. Hopefully I'm able to help you out. If you guys don't mind leaving a like on this stream so that way it could get out to more people, that'd be great. Alright, I'll go scan the market. Alright, for sure. Right now, Malcolm Butler is definitely the hardest card for me to pull out of these. That's not too bad, but I definitely see him the least amount. Clay Matthews is not a good pull. Anyone new, have any questions, just let me know on what the method that I'm using right now is, if you got the training from the method last night. And they patched that old method, so don't try to do that old method unless you already have gingerbread men, like, as long as you have Adrian Peterson's and Ted Hendricks already made. There's a couple new cards out. I'm trying to convert them into training right now. I woke up a little bit late because I didn't think there was gonna be any content. I should have woke up anyway and just checked. But the stuff that's out is Gene Upshaw is how we're gonna make coins. So I'm gonna go over and explain my method that I like partially explained last night. When I finish pulling a couple more of these new cards. I'm so used to pulling those. Math, dang. Anybody new has any questions on what we're doing right now, just let me know, and I'll try to help you out. If you need to know how to make coins, if you have no coins, I can help you out. There's a couple little tips I have for you. Just let me know what help you guys need. I mean, try not to fail, sell kids. I mean... 315K. So 315K, you're in like a weird spot because you're in between being able to do like bigger coin making methods, like the more expensive ones, and having like no coins, which you're definitely not at no coins, but I would suggest trying to do draft champions, grinding out up to a little more, like a higher amount of coins, because once you get to that like higher amount, then you'll start to be able to do these bigger coin making methods like the one I'm doing, because the one that I'm doing, you need about 600K to start. So I would suggest doing draft champions, doing the legends challenges, that's another good one. Whatever else you can to just try to get a little better. I have 300K and 45K training. Rilo. Should you stop doing what, Rilo? This Clay Matthews is gonna haunt my nightmares. If you're new and you want to see more coin making method videos, these streams, just subscribe and do whatever, and I'm gonna be putting them up every time there's new content drops. There's normally a way to make coins, and EA messes stuff up every single time, so good thing for us. Rilo, what are you asking if you should stop? What method are you doing? Because if you're doing the method from last night, then you definitely don't do that anymore. Please, that's a really bad idea. It doesn't work anymore, they patched it. But if you're saying, like, I would suggest for you buying training, the 95 overall, just buying as much as you can and trying to get this done, because you'll start to profit if you could, like, if you have enough to do this. Dakota, am I picking you up today? Yeah, then you should keep going and just go ahead and do it. I mean, it's not too sketchy. I got 800K. Should I buy 495 rolls and see what I get? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't roll the 82 pack because that seemed patched, so keep that in mind. But I feel like this pack is definitely a good one to pull. Alright, SK, it's similar. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for letting me know, because now I'll let everyone else know that has the same questions as you, that's on a different console, or at least Xbox, that it's similar. If you guys are doing this method, a tip for like just for everyone to use together is to not post, like, see how I have all these? I could put up like 5 of them, but I'm only gonna put up one at a time and wait for them to sell. It keeps the price on them up, so it's just a tip to make everyone in the community make more coins, so keep that in mind. The method is to, if you did the training method last night, this is a really good way to transfer your coins, transfer your training into coins at a good value. You just want to roll the 96 or 95 overall pack out of the market and get the new cards, get Gene Upshaws, and sell them. It's really simple, and you make 70 to 80K profit if you were to buy training off the market, if you don't get any of the cards you don't want. What helps to make coins? What do you mean, Durso? What helps to make coins? Are you talking about not flooding the market? Like, Like I posted up one gene upshot. I could post up that one too and be like, oh, I'm gonna leave and hopefully those sell, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna wait until the other one sells because the market on them will drop if there's more of them up. If you don't have a lot of training, then right now I would suggest either to make some coins, either if you're good at the game, like really good, then play Draft Champions. If you're not so good at the game, do Legends challenges, and if you have all those done, I would go into like trying the other challenges. There's a couple other good ones. If you haven't leveled up your MUT level, that's another good way of making coins. You get some pretty good rewards as you go. Through that, you would go into the MUT Heroes. It's the 4th one down. Select that one. You want to go to Booth Breakers. That's a good challenge to level up quickly. You got 260. You have 260,000 training or 260,000 coins. Or 260 coins. You'd want to snipe cheap training is what you'd want to do right now. I went over it. 95s are definitely the best value right now. So we started the stream off with 100k coins and we're all the way up to 2 mil. That's not necessarily 2 mil profit, but that's how we've changed it. Right now, the method is to buy low training. Normally the 95 overall is for around 200, 205k. And you want to just re-roll those cards, the cheap ones, into hopefully pulling these 3 cards. And then selling Gene Upshaw at the end of it. As much as you can. I'm not sure what your situation is, but probably like 90k to 100k is the safe spot to start. What's his price? 408. I don't know why I just typed in the wrong numbers. And this method's really good for all the people that did the method last night because we have so much training left over. So I don't need to buy any training. I already got all this training for practically free. So this method, I don't see it as a gamble. Technically you could lose, but like not really. If I calculate the cost, if you have training already, this method is a W, because this is the best way to convert your training. It's also a coin making method in the sense of if you buy really cheap training, you'll be able to do this. So anytime that you pull one of these, like these cards right here, you want to keep it and put it into the Gene Upshaw set, and at the end you'll make a good value on your training. The only time you're really losing, which isn't too bad of a loss even, it's about 2,000 right there, so technically a loss. We quick sell it for 5,200 and we paid 26.5 for the pack, so we lost roughly, I can't do math in my head, like 1,800 training, I think, or 1,700, 1,300, 1,300. So you lost about not that bad. It's not too many training points or anything, so you should be good. Like, it's only 10k, and every time you finish it you're making about like 60k extra, so I'd say it's not too big of a risk or a gamble. If you're new, you're wondering what the training method or the coin making method is, or if you don't have very much coins or training and you need some help getting started, just let me know and I'll be able to tell you a couple different methods to get off your feet, to get on your feet. I'd say this coin making method is like not great compared to the other ones I've found, so hopefully when the new content comes out, I'll definitely be able to, when the new content comes out, find a better coin making method that's more stable and bigger profit margins. We just hit 20 viewers, so if you, I'm gonna do a little giveaway. Type like something in the chat of why you should win this giveaway. I'm gonna give away 100k coins. You have to be on PS4 to win though, so there's that. Sell your whole team. You might say, like, I wouldn't suggest selling your whole team because this method isn't like game breaking or anything. Like, this method is just average. Like, I wouldn't say it's like super OP or anything. But right now I'd say hold on to your team because the values on those cards are super low. Like, unless you have, I'd sell the cards that have good training values. That's what I'd do. Like, if you have cards like Deion Sanders or cards that have like that are worth more than their training value, then go ahead and sell those guys. But the guys that are like really good, how'd you get wait, what? How'd you go broke, Reckless? I thought you said the method was working for you last night. But only sell the cards that are above training value. Don't sell the ones at training value. What happened, Reckless? That's not my fault, Reckless. I would never have told you to do that. I guess waiting for this. Chapin, you want to snipe cheap training? It's normally these 95s, like the Clay Matthews, Sony Michelle, and the right guard, I forget his name. Tinderman, whatever. And then you want to re-roll these packs. What's up, Zerk Z? I'm gonna give it like another 3 minutes. I'm doing a 100K giveaway right now, so type in why you think you should win. You have to be subscribed to win. And I'm on PS4. I can't do anything for anybody on Xbox, so. But you just want to buy cheap training, then re-roll this pack and make gene upshaws and sell the gene upshaws. That's the method right now. Timmerman, there it is. That's the guy that I was missing. If you guys have any questions on how to make coins, if you have a certain situation that you're in, you're not sure what you should do, just let me know, and I should be able to help you out. You look at the. I need 100K because I have a bunch of. Ooh, Chapin. Oof. Zerk. The best way to get cheap trading right now, you check the values, but I'd look at the 95 overalls. They're the best value right now. So sort by 95 overall, 94 to 95, and then go to Super Bowl past, and that's a good filter for cheap trading right now. A few more minutes and then I'm gonna pick somebody with the generator thing. I pull this Brandon Graham too much, dude. That's crazy. A good a good thing to do is Grumpy, you want to go and do those legend challenges and look for the ones with good values. You get a power up, and there's a couple cards in there that that sell for a really good amount. And as those cards get ultimate legends and upgrades, you'll be able to sell those power up cards and do you'll get a really good value for them. Yeah, they give 25,200 training. Cap'n. These are up to 440, so this is definitely still profitable. Alright, I'm gonna go through and pick the winner for the 100K giveaway. I'm gonna check how many comments there are on there. I'm just gonna do a number generator. 1, 2. Alright, Ryan Phelan, you won the giveaway. Add me on PlayStation, BarrontheBeast, and I'll send you over any card that you want that's worth 100k or less. You pick. So that way you could either sell him for trading, do whatever you want to do with him. It's my YouTube channel name, except for there's no gaming at the end. I'm gonna do another giveaway at 50 subscribers, so stick around for that if you guys are looking to make or to get some coins. Only 12 away. If you guys don't mind leaving a like on the stream, so that way we get it out to more people, so that way some more people can figure out this method, that'd be great. Ryan, go ahead and look through the market and find a card that you'd like for 100k. Just let me know what card you want for 100k. The method, Young, is buying cheap training, getting these gene upshaws, and then selling them for on the market. And this works because the training value of gene upshaw is really high right now, 430k. So if you sell those, then you'll end up making profit. Just buy cheap training, re-roll the 95 packs for the new cards, and then you should be good. I've already made 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 gene upshaws. So made a few already. If you need any more help on figuring out the method, just let me know. But all it is just buying cheap training, which is 95 overalls on the market, and then just come here and re-roll it. I'm gonna look at the prices of Big Ben and the Malcolm Butler. I might buy a few of them right now if they're at decent prices, because right now I'm struggling to get those two cards. Quality 94, 95. This might be profitable, even more profitable than the other way. Well, for that one it is, but that's the only one. If you buy these cards for cheap, then this is obviously going to be profitable. Then if you don't have any coins right now, I would suggest doing the Legends challenges and finding the ones that have good values for those. Those are a good thing to start with. And other than that, you could just do draft champions, that kind of stuff to get your coin stack up. How much is the Nat quick sell for? They quick sell for half, so it's 38,700. So it costs you half of what you think it would cost you. Corner. Some good snipe filters. I don't know how much coins you have, but right now the best ones are definitely these 94 to 95s. Right here. You just want to go through and look here, Super Bowl passed, and that's it. This is the best one right now. Those for like 205 are really good. 200 are awesome. You normally could snipe them for around that. And then other than that one, another good one is just 96, and then Team of the Year. And you just want to filter by all offense and all defense and go back and forth on that. Those are the two right now. Let me know if you have any more questions on this kind of stuff. I was getting a little distracted. I was looking at the values of stuff on my phone. 92 Devin White, sure. So this is for Ryan. He won the giveaway. Do I get notified if I just subscribed? No, you have to turn on the notification bell, Dakota, to be to be notified of every video that comes on. Yeah, it's not as good as the method last night, but it uses the stuff that we earned last night in it, so it works pretty well. Yeah, I got you. Let me just throw this up on the trade block for Mr. Ryan. Go ahead and offer on that, whatever you want, just a 68 overall or something, doesn't really matter. So the method right here is, if you don't have training, then you want to buy some training if you can. And the good training values I've gone over is either these Super Bowl pass player 95s for around 205,000. Excuse me. So that's a good one right there. 208 is okay. Or you want to look at Team of the Year, and you want to look at 96s. And 285s are a good value. That's a good one. And then you just want to sell, quick sell it for training. And what you're going to want to do is come over to here. Oh, wrong spot, my bad. You already got coins back. I have some coins back, what do you mean? You don't want to come to this store once you quick sell out stuff for training. And you're just going to want to re-roll this pack right here. anytime you pull any of the new cards, you're gonna want to hold on to it, like the 3 new ones. Anytime you pull one of the 3 old ones, like Sony Michelle, you want to quick sell it. That right there, you'll lose about like 6,000 coins, and at the end you make a good 70-80k. So you'd have to get 10 cards you don't want before you get the cards you do want. So that's one that we do want. Okay, I'll go ahead and take a look at it. Yeah, revived. I already made that much. Tamerman's not a card you want. So you want the new cards because the set that they go into. Once I get the corner, whatever, Malcolm Butler, I'll show you why. So I've pulled 4 bad cards here. That's not like terrible, but it's not good. So if I get them right here, I still would have made about 50 or 60k on this one. Oh my goodness. They don't want to give me them. There we go. So I'll still make about 40k off this one, and I got a lot of cards that I didn't want. But you go to your item binder from the cards you just pulled. And these 3 cards, they're technically worth in training value 75,600. So you add them to this set. And then when you open this pack, you're gonna get Gene Upshaw, and right now Gene Upshaw sells for about 400k to like 430k, and that's way above training value for a 96, so it's profitable. It's about 10, 11, 12 coins per training after taxes, so it's definitely a good value. Because you're buying the cards for about 8 coins per training. So for every training that you buy, you're making about 2 coins. So if you're using about 37,000, you're making 2 coins per every training. You're making about 75, 80k. Yeah, you get those 3 back, but they're NAT, so you can't auction or sell or trade them, but you can sell them. This is a method to get a to basically get those excuse me, those free the 3 nat cards for free if you just sell the Gene Upshaw. Yeah. Jack, I'm gonna go ahead and accept it. Can you let me know what card you put up for it? Why do you have to reroll? You don't have to reroll. You could just buy the cards. You could try to snipe the cards. That works too. If you want to just snipe the cards, it works just as well because they're still at training value or below. Upshaw is about 415. Is that it? You need quite a bit of coins to do this. I'd say about 80k to 100k training is a safe spot. That, or you could just buy these cards and it costs you about 700k, 650k to buy the 3 cards that you need. So how many coins do you Jack, is this your offer right here? No, the cards from that pack are not net. You could sell those players. Jack, is this your offer? Like, did you send me this? Like, I want to make sure this is you that's doing it, not somebody else. Or Ryan. Oh, Ryan. Ryan. My bad, Ryan. There you go, Ryan. My bad, I got confused on which one won. Oof. Oh yeah, Danny Trevathan, we like that. Yeah, for sure, Jack. I'll be making more videos. Some will be more friendly to people with less coins. It just, when new stuff comes out, it takes a little while. Like this is a smaller content drop, so it's hard to like find a bunch of different coin making methods. But this one's pretty good right here. Definitely not the best I've seen. I did the same thing with Steve Young's, and Steve Young was selling for 500k instead of 400k. So it just depends on the content that comes out and how much everybody wants it. No, I'd just keep them if I were you for right now, Ryan. So when I get 200k, actually the 95 filter. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I'm actually gonna do that right now, and I'm gonna see if it's more valuable to just snipe these cards than re-roll. It just depends on how much the new cards are. 95s are going up right now. Do you only go to low sniping filters? Yeah, you could go through the flashbacks and heavyweights at like 87 overall or 88 overall. Those are normally pretty good. And then when you get down to the really low ones, you go to like 83 playoff players. That's another pretty good one. Just one sec, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. So Ray Lewis is probably a pretty good card to invest in. I'm not sure if it's too late for other people to already invest in it, but when he gets his Ultimate Legend or when he gets like a new card, that's gonna be pretty insane. But I could definitely see him getting a Super Bowl like limited time or something. It just really depends on EA. Low sniping filters. 83 playoffs is a good one. Like you're able to go to that. So go to playoffs and then go to 83 to whatever, 83 to 84, and then you want to sort by either the different teams or you want to sort by different positions. No, this isn't only about sniping. This has a lot to do about the sets and the rerolls. You could do this purely with sniping. One second. You could do it like purely with sniping, as in sniping the 95s and putting them into the sets. But to me, sniping isn't a good method for making coins. Like, it's not like a way to make big profits a lot of the time. So I'd rather put these cards into sets to make profits. So you want to snipe 94 to 95s. The 95s, you could either snipe the new 95s or you could snipe other 95s or other 96s and put them in the reroll set for these 95s and sell these G-Nub shots. That's what the method is. What do you mean by sort? So you would just go like over here in the auction house. It's the same look. You would just sort by the playoff teams. So like you'd sort by the Chiefs and you'd sort by the Eagles and you'd sort by the 49ers and you'd sort by like each different playoff team, or you could sort by position as in type, and you could go like quarterback, halfback. I don't know what positions for 83s there are, but like you just have to find them, and you could keep sorting by them, and that will filter it down the most that it could be filtered down. We're gonna do another giveaway at 50 subscribers, so once we hit that, I'll do a giveaway for everyone that's like in here. If you are new here and you haven't liked the live stream yet, if you guys could do that so we can get it out to more people, that'd be great. What's up, Vychus? VYCHS. What's up, bro? What's up, VY? Yeah, 500K taxed by EA, it's 10%, so they'd take away 50K. The one I'm doing right now, I don't know how much coins you have, but this one is to do with buying cheap training or buying the new 95 overalls and making gene upshaws, and you'll end up profiting about 70K every time you make a gene upshaw. That, or you could do the method in which like, I don't know how many coins you have, but that's for you too, Grumpy. But you could go in and make on the Legends promo or like challenges, just go through and do those, the ones that have good cards in them for their power-ups, and sell those power-ups. If somebody could help out Patrick, that'd be great. If they could try to tell him just to make gene up shots. This coin making method isn't necessarily the best for like full sending, selling your whole team, but the next one that comes out, I believe, will be. If you have a lot of cards that are like above trading value, like you'll say you've like Deion Sanders and you have like Aaron Donald, not Nat. Like, if you have like these kind of cards, Aaron Donald, actually he's Nat. I mean he's training value. Never mind. Like if you have like Randy Moss, or you have let's say Von Miller, or if you have most of my cards are training value. If you have Lawrence Taylor, sell him. If you have like Tyreek Hill, all these other cards. There's a couple of different good ones, but you just have to look on the market which ones are good before you do them. I don't know every single one off the top of my head, Grumpy. I do give away cards. The next giveaway I'm going to do is at 50 subscribers, and we are currently at 45. So 5 more and I'm going to give away another card. I already gave you a card, Ryan. Not right now, Ryan. Maybe if I, become a mutt billionaire. I don't think I'll be a mutt billionaire tomorrow, but if it happens, then sure. Do you think silver pack method is worth it? Yeah, I did that for a long time. That's how I got a lot of my coins, especially with elites still being at a good value. So that's definitely a good one. And I feel like that's almost like guaranteed coins. It's just how much you want to grind it out. Yeah, it's totally time consuming. Um, the 95s are good ones to snipe, not the ones I'm doing. You could either do it like this and just get the cards. I feel like that's pretty profitable right now too. I haven't done the math, but like the little math I did in my head checks out. Because we're like getting about 400k, so it's only costing us 200k to get 37,000 training, so it's definitely profitable. Just 1 second, guys. Should I go? So you just buy them and then you just trade up cards all the way up to 80 to 82s. And I'm not sure now that there's no Gingerbread Man collectibles whether or not you should just sell those cards. I would assume you should just sell those cards, most likely. The elites that you get, because you can't really trade them up into other cards. So you want to trade up all your other cards up to those 92s, and then once you get to those 92s, you just want to kind of leave it at that. Yeah, I just quick sell those for training. Is Mutt Hero sets worth selling some of my team to do for coins? Mutt Hero sets. I haven't seen anything about those. I think I know what you're talking about though. Just like hoping you get like one of the better heroes, I'm assuming. But I don't think it's worth it. But I haven't seen much on it, so maybe it's super overpowered, but I don't think so. So I've used about 700k training or 600k training during this method, and if I sell all these gene upshaws, 7 times 350, 380. So I would be making about like 6 mil coins in total when all these sell, like, or 5 mil total, and then that's not counting these 4 cards right here. That's an extra 100k. But yeah, guys, this is probably where I'm gonna end it for right now. I'll be back on streaming at around 3 p.m. PST, so 6 Eastern. And I'll be coming back with some more, maybe some gameplay, some other stuff. I'll play a couple of you guys if you're wanting to play me. Do some giveaways, stuff like that. But I'll be back at around 3 p.m. PST. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.